Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Tapwater Relax back with another video, and I'm back, and I'm so excited to bring this video to you guys because in today's video I have a special guest. Okay, you guys may know him, you might not know him, but his name is Coylist. Coylist, say what's up to the viewers.
What's up, guys?
So that is Coylist, guys. If you just don't already know, he actually made the game we're playing right now, Pet Simulator, with Preston. So Coylist, can you talk a little bit more about that? Like, how did you make the game?
So, Preston and I, a few months ago, we decided that we were going to make a new simulator game because we made a game called Metal Detecting Simulator, and it didn't really go too well, not to the standards that we wanted to meet. And we were like, you know what? Let's create a Google Doc of just a bunch of simulator ideas that we can come up with. And we came up with about 11 to 12 different ones, and the one we decided to work on was Pet Simulator. And it was in development for a couple months. I did nothing on the game. Preston did everything himself, so shout out to Preston. But yeah, that's really how the game started, and that's how it is where it is now.
Wow, that's really cool. Okay, well, listen, we're gonna get to know you a lot better in this video. But before we get into it, guys, make sure to smash the like button right now and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. I try to upload every single day, and I also stream pretty often. And if you guys are new viewers, and thank you guys so much for the support recently, guys. We've been getting like subs back to back. We got like 1,500 subscribers in like the past week or something. It's crazy. Anyways, guys, want to thank you for that one more time. But yeah, okay, I guess let's go ahead and get into it. So I got a few questions written down here for you.
Okie dokie.
So Close, my second question for you is, like, do you have any games coming in development soon? Like, do you have any other plans?
I worked on a game called Lucky Blocks, just as like an inside joke of me and a couple buddies, but nothing new at the moment. I was gonna work on a game that I had a little bit of interest in, but nothing too insane. Just
Okay.
yet.
Okay, cool. Well, what are you up to nowadays, though? Like, now that you're, finished with Pet Simulator, are you still actually working on Pet Simulator, or how does that work?
No, I am not associated with Pet Simulator at all anymore. Preston does everything entirely by himself. That's a choice he decided to make. But it's for the better. It's for the better of the game, and I'm just here to support him and support the game because it's something I created with him. And it was a fun journey, and it was fun, working with him and all the years that we had. It was a lot of fun. But no, I'm not working on anything personally or, nothing like that.
Okay, that's really cool. Okay, so the next question we have for you, Coylist, what is your favorite thing personally about Pet Simulator? Like, what inspired you to make it? Like, what's your favorite thing about it? And, so on. What?
I think one of the main reasons I was so excited for this game to come out is it's completely different than any other game on Roblox currently. It's kind of like a cookie clicker combined with, cute pets, and it wasn't exactly, the design that I created in my head. This is something Preston, completely, I said Pet Simulator, and he completely took that into a completely different fashion, and this is what he created with it. But the thing I like most about this game is the satisfaction of having better pets than other people and be able to brag about it. That's definitely
I agree.
one of the biggest things.
I agree with that. Everyone knows that you want that new pet, and if you'd probably do like almost anything to get it, because they're just so cool. Yeah, you just get so satisfied when you're like you have the best stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, big time.
Okay, and so earlier you mentioned that you really don't have any more rights to Pet Simulator and you don't really develop it anymore, but you were there in the early stages. So if you could change Pet Sim now as it's in its current state, what would you do? And would it be drastic or minimal? Like, what would you do?
It would definitely be drastic. So what I wanted to do originally with the moon, and a lot of people are going to like this, and a lot of people are going to hate Preston for this, and I told Preston to do this, but it just... I guess he didn't want to do it. But one thing that I said is instead of having the rocket go straight to the moon, and I told this to you, Tab. Instead of having it go straight to the moon, we would have it go to a space station. And then the space station is where you could access the different worlds like the moon, Candyland, Dominus Shrine, all these different areas. And I think that would have been one of the coolest things and been completely different than any other game.
Yeah, that would have been really cool. I think so, definitely. That would have been really cool, like, because then you could have more of like it'd be more like fun to interact with.
Diverse.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I have a new question for you, and it isn't based on Pet Simulator that much. It's more of like general Roblox. But how do you have so many Dominuses? Like, you are so rich. You have like almost like every good limited, and it's just crazy. So how did you actually get this stuff?
So I decided to, in my free time, because I had a lot of free time on my hands, I decided to get into trading just for fun, something new to try. And I was able to trade up from Clockwork headphones, and I slowly worked my way up, and I'm slowly still working towards getting the whole entire original sword collection. I currently have the Wind Force, the Firebrand, the Ice Dagger, the Venom Shank, the Illumina, and I think there's one more, but I just can't remember off the top of my head. But that's what I'm currently working for, just because I have a ton of free time on my hands, and I'm like, you know what, let's do something new, let's try something new. This has always been with Roblox, and let's just try something new. That's kind of why I started it.
Okay. That's really cool. I personally don't know much about Training Limiteds. I'm almost like kind of new to the Roblox scene. But yeah, I'm sure it'd be really hard. And like, what's your like total value of limiteds? Do you know?
I think it's exactly 1 million. It's like 1,050,000 or something like that.
Jeez, guys. Holy crap. I don't know. I've never even made more than like 50,000 on Robux. So, I mean, you're rich. But okay. Anyways, that's besides the point. Um,
Funny story, actually. This Dominus was a gift from a friend. His name was Matt. It was way, way back in the day, but this Dominus was a gift from a buddy of mine.
Oh, okay. That's really cool. Okay, so we kind of skipped over the basic questions like how old are you, like where are you from, stuff like that. So let's go back over that. Like, how old are you, Preston? Or not Preston. Cool.
Oh my god!
How old are you?
I'm 18 years old. I live in Florida, and I've lived here all my life. I lived in Key West for a good solid 15 years of my life, and it's a completely different experience living down there. It's an island. It's, in case any of you guys don't know where it is, it's on the bottom part of Florida. It's the little islands that come off the bottom. And it's basically, you got one road and you got to drive on that road for about 2 hours to get to the mainland. But living in the Keys, it's definitely a different experience because you live right next to the ocean. So, in my free time, after school, I did my homework. I'd either go out spearfishing swim out 300 feet. It's a completely different living experience living down there, and it's amazing. It's beautiful as well.
Wow. That's really cool. I wish I lived in the QS. So, another question. I'm sure people want to know, what inspired you to start developing on Roblox? Like, why did you start in the first place?
So way back when I was around 14 years old, I know way back, some people, like, if you have older viewers, are gonna be like, oh, that's nothing. But around 4 years ago, I was in this role-playing group. It was a Star Wars group, and they asked me to do something, and I had no idea how to do it. And it was to make a lightsaber, but I had no idea how to do it. So I went back and I looked at everything, and I slowly but surely, over about a year, I learned how to make lightsabers. I know that's not really a good accomplishment to some developers, but it was something that I, personally accomplished for myself, and that's why I like it so much.
Huh. That's okay. That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, so now that you you don't really own much or any more rights to Pet Simulator, so what are you even up to nowadays? Like, what do you do?
So I want to work on another game for my fan base, because I know there's a lot of people out there that they look up to me, and I inspire them to do certain things. I've had tons of messages and tons of DMs on Twitter, and I really want to work on a new game, but I don't have any ideas. So if you guys want to fire me some ideas, that would actually be really helpful.
Huh. Okay. That's cool. So you mentioned earlier that you were 18. Now this is kind of a personal question. You don't want to answer. You don't have to. Definitely. I'm sorry, my dog. But so you're only 18. Like, so are you still in high school then?
I'm not enrolled in high school, but I want to join it's sort of like an online, but not an online. It's a school where you go for a couple days a week just to get my high school diploma, so I don't have to worry about in the future, if for whatever reason Roblox isn't doing good, or if computers in the future for whatever reason don't start to work out. I'll have my high school diploma to either go to college or do certain things. So I won't be, instead of putting all my eggs in one basket, I'll be more diverse, more more options to go to.
Okay. All right. Well, so this is kind of a question related to development. Like, so some people aspire to be like you, dude. Some people wish they could be just like you. Have a cool game on the front page that they made. So if you had any one tip to give to any kid out there or any person out there that wanted to be a developer, what would it be?
Learn to do everything yourself. A lot of people, they consider themselves developers, and they only build or they only do certain graphic designs. In my eyes, personally, I view someone that is a developer, someone that is an indie developer, basically meaning they do everything themselves. They build themselves, they make the user interface themselves. That's who I view as a developer. That's who I look up to. I look up to people like Preston, other developers out there, obviously, that are indie. But people like that, that's who you want to be, is someone that does everything themselves, so you don't have to depend on anyone for your projects. You could be working on a project and you could be the one coding it, but you don't know how to build. And if for whatever reason your builder doesn't build, if he's slacking, then you're going to be stuck because you won't know what to do because you don't know how to build. So one tip I do have for everyone is learn how to do everything yourself, so you don't have to worry about anyone else.
Huh, okay, that's really good advice. I kind of want to get into scripting myself, or not scripting, but like development in general myself. And so that's some good advice, and I'll actually take that to heart. Alright guys, so that was our final question, and I really hope you enjoyed the video, because if you did, make sure to smash the like button. But guys, listen, that was a lot of fun, okay? We've actually never, like, interviewed a developer of a front page game, like, ever. So, I could actually make this into a series if you guys would like. Like, that'd be kind of cool, like, think about it, like, maybe interviewing a jailbreak dev or something like that. And my dog is just jumping around, like, what are you doing? Anyways, but that'd be really cool because, I mean, like, think about it. Like, it's cool to know, like, the insider information on stuff. And I'm sure you guys want to know, too. You guys are probably like, oh, I wonder how the devs think about this or this, you know? So, actually, I'll make this a series, guys. So, if you do enjoy and you want to make this a series, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below saying if you want it or not. Because I actually personally do, and I probably will just do it anyways. But, yeah. So, Coy, any last words?
No, that's it, my man. Thank you for having me.
Dude, no problems. Thank you so much for being here. Seriously, guys, big shout out to Coy. His Roblox link will be in the description. Also, his Twitter, if you want me to. You want Twitter in there?
Heck yeah.
Alright, so yeah, all of his links will be in the description, guys. But that's beside the point. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. And I might stream later today. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But peace out, guys.